I don't know how blind he is.
I was going to say, like,
Yeah.
what
Because obviously you can, there's certain, but this mic stand, he's on stage, the mic stand goes to fall and he reaches out and catches it. There has been evidence that he can maybe see. Right. Still music-ish, or a musician. Stevie Wonder is not fucking blind. Oh. Stevie Wonder was born 6 weeks premature in 1950. Doctors didn't yet know that the highly oxygenated environments of newborn incubators could damage the human eye. Oh. Wonder suffered the consequences and would go through the rest of his life blind. At least that's what he says. Over the years, skeptics have poked holes in that story. Sports writer Bomani Jones, a noted Stevie truther, points to the visual imagery in his songs. His preference for sitting courtside at NBA games, I think that's a bit of a stretch, and his reputation as a childhood prankster. The late NBA star Daryl Dawkins, whose nickname Chocolate Thunder came from Wonder, had claimed that the musical legend can see. Then there's the visual evidence, which includes there's a picture involved in this, of Wonder taking a photo of the Michael Jackson wax statue, and most convincingly, a video of Wonder catching a mic stand mid-fall. I've seen both the picture and the video. I don't know how blind he is.
I was going to say, like,
Yeah.
because
obviously you can, there's certain, but this mic stand, he's on stage, the mic stand goes to fall and he reaches out and catches it. But then again, I think they can sort of see lights and slight, you know. But there has been evidence that he can maybe see.
Have you seen that guy in America who he's blind and he makes sounds and he uses echo like dolphins? He uses echo vibration and it's fucking spot on.
Whoa.
So he goes and he can map out objects, totally blind.
Really?
But he uses echolocation and he can but it's so pinpointed. He can do like say you're there and he'll go and he'll listen and it'll fucking.
That's how bats. It was bats, wasn't it? Not dolphins.
I think dolphins.
I think they are as well.
Yeah, but,
like radar.
Bats.
Depends if he's in the bath or not.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I was in a similar thing where the guy, he's like blind and he's riding a bicycle and he's doing these clicking noises, the noise to bounce off the...
echo, So that with that thing, obviously, where he's been blind all his life, like a bit of a sixth sense and a bit of a like I don't know, maybe the sound of it going or but again, I mean, the only thing with that is I'd say that how did he die?
Who?
Stevie Wonder.
No,
He's still alive.
So
he walked off a cliff.
If
he was selling it so much.
If he's a bit of a prankster, like he's just like pretty blind.
Yeah,
like
the thing is, I'd like to see all the clips of him.
Yeah, get a clip of the mic stand.
There's one clip of him grabbing a mic stand. I bet there's hundreds of him falling over all sorts of shit and
he's sitting at a drum kit trying to play piano.
Yeah, there must be someone's just found that and gone with it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Or right, there's
but there's also get up the Michael Jackson wax statue. He's taking a picture of it.
I think this is...
What's this? Stevie Wonder's not blind. Slow verification video.
Does he know?
Have it muted and play it.
Does he know that he's taking a picture of Michael Jackson though? Because he might be thinking he might be taking a picture of Catherine Zeta-Jones.
See that he caught it. Whoa.
That's not a clean catch though, is it?
Nah.
He's caught it like on his arm.
Oh, Paul McCartney's
But how does he know that's going down? But then again, maybe he heard Paul McCartney hit his head, but for the audio listeners, Paul McCartney walks past Stevie Wonder's microphone.
To be fair though, he's not looking at it when he catches it. Look where his eyes would be looking.
Yeah, and then it's like, boom. I tell you what.
Interesting.
And his head follows the mic.
Yeah.
But my thing was I thought he was dead. He's obviously not. So if
he'll beat you up if you say anything bad.
He won't watch this.
Stevie Wonder.
I think if it was a prank, he might just release it just before his time of death. He's like, do you know what? I fucking got you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
End of the movie.
that would be
He just gets a bow and
that
arrow
would
out.
be cool.
Bullseye. Down you all.
But
I was thinking about this on the way up actually. If you were born, obviously like blind and you couldn't hear, would you be able to imagine stuff?
Yeah.
No, surely not.
well, I think you would. You'd be able to
Imagine colours. Right?
It's like, do blind
No, but
people
what-
dream?
you would still imagine.
Oh,
I think
shit.
your mind would still construct something. I
Yeah.
don't know what it would be, but like, your brain's still active, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, that's what I mean. Without seeing anything, would you be able to imagine? Because like in your head, you can imagine stuff. You
Yeah.
can see stuff, can't you? It's not
Yeah.
actually there, but you can visualize.
Yeah.
I close my eyes, I can see a picture of Dan, although he's not there. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But you can imagine stuff. But obviously, without seeing it first, could you then imagine it?
Well, the thing is,
yeah.
every
Bit of a mad one.
idea ever has been constructed in someone's
Yeah.
mind, hasn't it?
But I think your brain would actively. It wouldn't construct anything that bears
Yeah.
resemblance
Yeah.
on reality.
Yeah.
But so, for instance, on that, like when we went to that restaurant that was completely black,
Yeah.
and you could hear,
Yeah.
but like in my head, you constructed a whole
Yeah.
thing in your
yeah.
head.
The thing is, you've already seen stuff, so you can kind of visualize what is. Could you? What I'm saying is, could you even visualize anything if you hadn't ever seen it before? It's just.
I think you would, but it would, like you said, I don't think it would resemble anything
Yeah.
that you.
Because then
you
I was driving up and I was thinking about life and death,
Nice.
and I was like, imagine if life is just like a template builder for like, so you're in here to like, you can see stuff and that, and then obviously when you die, it's then just down to your like imagination and spirit to create whatever. Because then it's not physical, is it? Then you'll like go, supernatural, whatever it is, whatever the word is, and then it's like, because you've experienced stuff, you can then visualize what you want your life to be like after death. So obviously, if you had never seen it before, like pre being alive, you wouldn't even know what love is. You wouldn't know what, like, you wouldn't know feelings. You wouldn't know anything. But the fact that you've gone through life, whether it's good or bad, you've experienced these stuff to then like maybe take into like a spirit world where you kind of understand what stuff is, but then it's kind of down to your imagination to create. It's a bit fucking deep, but it's like it's like a it's like a tester.
Yeah. To like learn. To then apply in the next bit.
To then apply. Because then, like I said, I was just trying to think, like, imagine if you lost sight and you lost hearing and stuff. If you was just stuck in your own head, is the brain powerful enough to like go away, and can you have emotions and go through story? Because it's not physical then, is it? Like, or if you lost your touch and stuff as well, like, but you're still alive. Is the brain powerful enough to create a life within?
Yeah.
Where you don't need.
I think so.
Yeah, like the like.
Because you wouldn't know if
you wouldn't know. You can't see, you can't hear, but you've experienced it. You're flying. You can fly, and that's what's going on in your head, and that's life.
It's not much different to dreams, really, is it?
That's what I mean. Yeah. So I was
as well, if you lost it, it'd be different because obviously you got before you lost it.
Yeah,
you
that's
got
what
that.
I mean,
But if you were born with it, you would know no different. And I think you would just, if you had no sight and no hearing, I think your senses would double down on like hugely on touch.
Yeah.
So everything would be constructed.
Helen Keller, isn't it? That lady, she was blind and deaf.
Yeah.
She was like
So
a chef.
I mean, even without
so you would still like obviously you won't know what in her head it would be.
No, I mean like even smell and touch and anything. I'm just thinking the brain itself.
Yeah.
Is it powerful enough to like create its own world? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Within, like, like sometimes you get lost in thought, don't you? You're out of the room and and like you're in you might be thinking about something in the past and that, and you're literally there in your head, and it's like you're creating it. But then like reality snaps you back into life.
Yeah.
Obviously, without that being able to get snapped back into life, would you literally be in your mind in that moment? Is that life? Is that?
Yeah.
Which is fucked.
Are we, rather than us here being in a simulation, are we just
trapped from our mind?
Are we? Or are we?
Matrix
Is
style.
someone else thinking about something in their mind? Well, like you say, when you go there, and that just creates the whole universe in that moment, and we're just in that moment.
That's what I
You know
mean.
what
I was driving up because I was driving up and I was thinking. I was like, when you drift off, and I was like,
Yeah. Someone else thinking about something in their mind. Well, like you say, when you go there, and that just creates the whole universe in that moment, and we're just in that moment.
That's what
You know
I mean.
I
was driving up because I was driving up and I was thinking. I was like, when you drift off, and I was like, where is it that we go, and why do I come back to snap back into this? And then I was like, if I was allowed to just completely go off into my fucking thoughts and that, would that just become its own thing?
Right, so I've been doing a little bit of research.
I've gone well deep. Just because we started talking about
I was watching sorry, Ben, go on, what was it?
Yeah.
So basically, people who are born blind tend to have more nightmares because they can't make sense of the things that is going on in their brain and the way that their brain processes it.
Yeah.
But people who are blind later on in life
don't have as many.
Yeah, don't have it because they can make sense of the world around them. Whereas people who are
so that's
blind
what your brain's, like I say, your brain is still as active.
It's active, but they don't know what all this shit
can't
is going
construct.
on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because that's if you can't. When I close my eyes and think about something, it's like something that I've seen, or that's the brain, isn't it? That's how it works. But I was like, if you haven't fucking seen anything, what do you fucking see, or what is it? Is it?
Or do you?
Yeah.
It's more. I think it's like a feeling. Do you know? You ever had a nightmare where you're not really seeing anything, you're just feeling?
Well, most dreams are not. You think you're seeing something, but you're not actually, because most dreams are like done in like 8 seconds or something.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's not. It's actually, it's a mechanism of getting rid of.
But a dream feels like you're there.
Yeah,
and that's
in
what
normal
I'm saying.
time.
If all you done was dream, would the dream feel like that's your life?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If there was something
I know what you mean,
there was something to just keep you, asleep now, like sedative or whatever, and just keeps you in there within the dream, would that become life if you didn't know that you could? Yeah,
it's like the Rick and Morty thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He didn't know that he was in a video game until he come out of it, and he lived a whole life in that video game, but it was only like 5 seconds in reality. So I do think that would stand. I think if you're in a dream forever, you probably would.
But imagine this is just like we're in this
like
life
Inception,
just to fucking see stuff and take stuff in and process it, and then it's like it just gets you ready for like
Stage 2.
When you die, it's then down to your imagination.